Namaste, Auntie Zarna here with the family for a brand new episode. You're gonna love this one. My husband of 25 years, Shalab, finance professional. My son, 17-year-old, very handsome, rising senior in New York City Public School. My 11-year-old son, rising 6th grader, New York City Public School. And my daughter, Zoya, dialing in from California, second-year student in college. Today's episode is about what are you going to look for in your life partner? What are the attributes you're going to look for when you try to make a match for yourself? What are the things you consider important and what are things that are irrelevant? Let's get right into it. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You're going to go first?
I was talking to Didi about this actually. There's some things that I feel like I would need to have in like a girlfriend just because it wouldn't work if they didn't have it and like culture divides and stuff. So the first thing, I think they need to have a goal, like something that they're working towards. Just because if they don't, then I feel like they don't care about like life enough and like prosperity enough, and it just we wouldn't be compatible too.
Okay, I like this. This is going well so far. Yes.
They need to have some sort of like not like exercise routine, but like something they do for physical activity. Like it could just be walking or something, but I don't want someone
What
to
is
just be
wrong
like,
with walking?
I said it can be walking.
Yes, okay.
But it can't just be like just sitting at home like watching TV all day.
Okay, that is not a thing. But yeah, okay. I get that.
Sure.
It's going good so far. Okay,
And then-
I'm very proud of us as parents.
And then 3, they need to have some sort of like physical attraction. Like I couldn't like be with someone who I like just find super smart because that doesn't work.
Yeah, but I can find you somebody who's super smart and attractive. So
But
this is good.
like what we view as okay, whatever.
No. I know where
I think
you were
he means
going.
attractive to him.
Yeah, attractive to me.
But I know what's attractive to him.
I
How
don't
do you know what's attractive to him?
No, I know what is attractive to everybody. There is a general, like, there are people who are attractive to everybody, right?
No.
So,
I mean, like, yes, but I think I would like to find my own partner. Anyways.
no. What? I knew this was going to fall off a cliff.
Well, why don't you tell us what you find attractive?
Okay. Someone shorter than 5'5" because I'm 5'7". Like, I prefer black hair. Obviously.
Okay.
Brunette, you mean?
Yeah, brunette.
Uh-huh.
I obviously.
Yeah, what are you jumping in?
I'm just curious as to what my son likes physically in a girl.
This is all pointing towards a nice Indian girl right now.
Skinny.
Okay.
How
Alright.
skinny?
Like, pretty. Like, skinnier than me.
Like muscular skinny or like anorexic?
Muscular is
Than
fine.
you.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have someone bigger than me. Like,
Right.
doesn't-
I understand.
I feel like
that.
no one should. I mean, anyways, I prefer colorful eyes, but that wouldn't be really a big deal to me. And then
Yeah.
a small nose, and that's it.
Okay. All right. This is all pointing towards.
What about like the other stuff?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that on the podcast.
like what other stuff?
Like the top and the bottom and stuff.
No,
like
what? Shut up. Stop this right now. What are you? Why are you
Okay.
encouraging him to think about all this when all he should be thinking about is what is this girl's SAT score?
Okay.
That is what he
That's
should
another
He
point.
started with that and said she has to
Yeah.
be smart.
I did say
Yeah.
that.
Can you please not? Please. This is all pointing towards a nice Indian girl, and I'm happy to report that I can find her for you.
I don't think you can.
Yes, I can.
No.
Why not?
Because you have, first of all, I've had a lot more attraction. I'm not gonna say that. I haven't really been with an Indian woman yet, and I think that you would only put me with an Indian woman.
But everything you described is an Indian woman.
There's a lot of other people that fit that description as well.
No, not really. No.
I wouldn't want someone super controlling.
No Indian woman is controlling.
Oh my
You're-
God.
What?
I mean, I'm not going to comment on that.
I'm not controlling at all, for what it's worth.
We have a
Yes.
problem with Zoya.
Yes.
But,
Okay,
not,
anyway.
but not me. Okay.
Veer, do you agree that Didi is not controlling?
I can't answer that because I haven't been with like
Here.
actually. I haven't lived with
I like the
That's like the highest betrayal.
I haven't lived with her in like 2 years now, and 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, there's a little Zoya. It's okay to be a little own
I'm
up to.
honestly so low maintenance if you think
Oh
about
my God. I just want to
I
throw
mean,
up.
that's
I'm going to throw up.
that's just a lot.
I actually pity the boy that's going to be with my daughter
Why would you say that? She's the
because
best.
he's so controlling.
Like, okay, but she likes things done a certain way, and that's okay. Women have a right.
Honestly, it is attractive to be with a woman who knows what she wants.
Yes.
There's a difference between that and controlling, though. I said that. That was the first point I made, is that someone with a goal.
Okay, all right. This is good. And the one fundamental thing that you missed is that your family must like their family.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right?
I think I need my sister's approval.
What?
Thank you. I know I know I have a grade
Not
right
my
now.
approval.
What?
Not yet. You're too young.
But what about us?
I don't think you guys, because you guys are immigrants and you grew up in India. You guys don't know. You don't know everything.
I mean, I grew up in India, but I'm not like I'm much more progressed than that.
you're obviously progressed in that.
I'm
But
the
your
most
whole dating
progressive
life, you guys are
person.
in. Have you guys either of you ever dated someone that's not Indian?
Why would we do that?
Exactly. So you guys wouldn't understand like
I mean,
American lifestyle, like American girl or American like boy that's my age, and like what like the scenery. is around
American
that.
lifestyle is the easiest to adapt. You bring a nice girl from India, she will learn to eat pizza. It is not so complicated. It
Yeah,
is.
so-
That's what being American means to you, Mom?
Just eating pizza. That's it.
Yeah. What?
There's nothing else about being American. It's
Watch
just-
American movies. What else? What am I missing? What am I missing, Veer?
The American dream.
Which is what? To listen to your parents.
No, it's like become successful in your own way.
Yeah, so this girl, okay, anyway, fine, you have somewhat of a right to your opinion, okay. Anybody else, one of the other kids wants to jump in, what are the attributes
I
you're
would
looking
say
for
I
in
have
a
the
life
same
partner?
criteria as Baya, but I wouldn't count walking as a sport. Or nah, as
Wow.
physical.
Yeah.
So you want an
They have to play a
athlete?
sport. They have to play
Are
a
you
sport.
looking for like an Olympic teammate or you're looking
They
for a
just have to
life
play a sport.
partner?
They don't have to be good at it. They just have to play a sport.
Play a
Is
sport?
pickleball a sport?
No.
Oh yeah,
Oh, come on,
pickleball.
How is
pickleball
pickleball not a
pickleball.
sport? Pickleball is a sport.
That's like a hobby. I don't think that's it. I'll count pickleball. Fine, pickleball is a sport.
Okay.
Who plays
Wow.
pickleball though?
Is golf a sport?
For what we're describing, no.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I mean,
you don't
golf
have
is
to,
a
like-
sport because it's mentally challenging. You're not like
Physically, it's not
physically
challenging.
doing anything.
I mean, Didi plays golf.
Yeah, and she's. I'm not saying it's not a sport. It's a sport, but like the sport that he's describing, it's like about like physically like putting your body through
Why
stuff.
are you guys so obsessed, both of you, with the whole sports thing? This was the,
I
but
think
this
so
was
that
the
she's in
anger.
shape, and not like
No, but
out of shape.
no, but
Ideally-
also like you guys are looking for like a buddy to play tennis with, or you're looking to make a life with this person.
Why can't it be both?
That's true.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's pretty smart.
What? Okay, whatever, shall I? Like you just decided you're gonna agree with everything these kids say. Okay, so you want the sports. What else? Okay, I'm not gonna try to like navigate this. Whatever is your criteria.
That's it. And then
That's it? Like,
No,
so
no, they
some
have to
girl who
work
can
hard.
be
They have
run
to-
track, you're gonna be like,
they have
okay,
to-
you're in.
I said I have the same things as Baya. They have to work hard.
That's it?
I don't know what.
I mean,
else.
is there any girl in your school that you were like, okay, I could date this girl? No? You're sure about this?
Yeah.
Because we saw
at my
you
old
walking
school.
around Manhattan with a girl. We saw, right, Bridge, we saw her.
Oh, we do have proof that
We
we was
do
in the
have
building with a
proof.
girl.
That you were with
Oh,
a
because
girl.
the doorman said.
We can't
Yes.
tell you what the source is.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, we can't tell you the source.
You
Sorry.
just ruined like the next 3 years now.
Yeah, sorry about
I
that.
have a feeling I know what the source. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but I already.
Okay,
I
but
think
you,
I
but if you
know
had
the
a thing for
sources.
her, that's okay. Like, what attracted you to her?
I didn't, but I wasn't attracted to her.
You were walking around with her
That
as if.
doesn't mean I'm attracted to her.
So why were you walking with her?
I was just there.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will not put you in the hot seat. How about you, Zoya? You have, what are the attributes you are looking for in a life partner?
I think Bridge covered a lot of them.
No,
Bridge
can
and
you
Bridge
just list
people-
them? Like, everybody cannot be bridge. Like, we need to know what those things are.
I'll listen.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with him. Ambition, family
Okay.
approval.
Family
Uh,
approval includes my approval, right? Not just you two, brother, sister.
I mean Bridge and Veer approval.
I don't
because I agree
understand
with
why you guys are excluding dad and me. Okay, dad,
Because-
fine, but why me?
Obviously, for like a wedding, like if she was gonna get married to a guy, I feel like she'd obviously ask for your approval.
Yeah.
But in terms of like
Yeah.
dating is different.
Yeah, but life partner, I mean, like somebody seriously dating that you're gonna commit
Yeah,
to.
of course they would have to. You would have to approve it. I'm not gonna marry someone that you'd be like, no, this is the worst person
Yeah.
ever.
I agree with Bridge. I have a test as well. I only date guys with sisters.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's
So the first question I ask is, do you have any siblings? And then if they say they have a sister, they're in. If they don't, they're out.
Does it
Why?
matter if they're
Can you
older or
explain
younger?
that a little bit?
Yeah, what? I never heard of this test.
I
Yeah, I've
never
never heard
did
of that
either.
either.
I never used it.
That's
Dad
creative.
doesn't
I
have
never
a
had
sister.
a sister, so what is that?
That's why I got screwed.
Yeah, exactly. Because if a guys who have sisters have a stronger understanding of female emotions, they typically have a better understanding of what it means to actually respect a woman. All of these different things come with having a sister.
Doesn't come with having a mother.
Sometimes,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, you all have a mother.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm just
you have
saying
your
that
mother.
it might-
Your mother is like her at her mature state. Whereas you have a sister, you see her when she's immature to slightly mature to mature.
What does that mean?
So you see like all the stages of like emotions.
There is no stages of emotions. Women are always.
He's right.
Oh my God! Like she has just brainwashed
Oh
the
my
boys
God, I
while
know,
you and I have
she's
been away
like-
working.
Yeah, while we are working, this is what you guys do behind our back. Oh, we will approve each other's life partners. Just send me the profile. I will swipe left for you. Is that what it is?
The guy has to be comfortable with the idea of me making more money than them.
Oh
The guy has
my
to be more
God.
comfortable with me being more ambitious than them.
Will you be okay with him making more money than you? God forbid.
Yeah,
No,
God
of course
forbid.
I'd be comfortable with that. The guy needs to be extremely ready for me to be very ambitious. I'm not going to deal with some guy that has a small ego or a big ego and just can't stand the idea of being with a girl who really wants a lot out of her life.
I mean, Zoya, this is so many problems on so many different levels. Like, why don't we just listen, just marry a guy who has a proper job and then you can do what you want for fun on the side.
No.
No, what is wrong with
not
that?
true? Is it not true that the person that you marry as a woman, especially as a woman, is probably the most important choice that you make even today?
That is right.
That is
is true.
true.
And that's why that person making a lot of money is very helpful.
Or marry into money. Like family having money is fine too.
Yeah, can we find like a rich person?
Rich Indian industrialist.
You guys
I have
and
no interest.
your
I have-
generation saying all kinds of nonsense to each other. Oh, marry for love. Like marry for love or money. Pop quiz. Marry for love or money. Veer.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Why not?
Okay, love
Okay, you
and
failed.
money and money.
You failed. That was a trick question and you failed. Marry for love or money. Bridge.
Marry for someone who wants to make money, but including love.
You guys had just learned nothing being part of our
Yeah, they're
family.
just watching too much
Okay, you
Bollywood.
guys. Okay, let's just
Zoya,
set-
marry for love or money. Say right now.
hold on. For love, first of all, and
Oh
second,
my
let's
God.
just set the record straight. Let's set the record straight. You and Dad married for love.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolute. Do you see any love here? Do you see this?
Also, can I go next about what I would look for my life partner next?
You already have a life partner.
Oh my God! What the? I mean, I thought we were talking hypotheticals.
Oh my God. Okay, all right, Shalab. If you were out in the market now, what would you look for?
I would look for acceptance. Accept me for who I am.
Oh.
I would look for friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and I would look for, I would look for acceptance and friendship.
And a hot. Say all that.
No.
No,
I mean,
say it. Just say it. I know you want to.
No comment.
No, say it. And you, all you people marry for love. Like, what are you? And you also marry for love or money, Shalab?
Money.
Right?
Money.
Yes, 25 years of marriage, we have learned that we fucked up. We messed up. We should have married for money. We would be with different people and very rich right now. Instead, here we are trying to make our life work. And you guys, all of you, you know who should marry for love? Listen, it's not like I'm against it. Just for the record, I am not against marrying for love. It's just not for everyday people. Like Giselle should marry for love. She should dump that
she
Tom
has
Brady.
Why
She already
dump-
did. They already broke up.
That's
and it
right.
wasn't she who dumped him.
She dumped
He
him.
has a queue of women wanting to date him.
No.
From here to Broadway.
No.
Or maybe from here to California.
No.
Yeah, but
She
none of
dumped.
them are Giselle.
None of them are Giselle.
I don't think you guys have seen the- I don't think you haven't seen the other
Giselle
ones.
is Brazilian.
So?
She's not even an American girl.
No. So, but
A man like Tom Brady should be marrying an American girl.
what's the
Giselle
difference?
makes more money than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
I mean, come on, guys. Let's just not kid ourselves.
She does. She's like the biggest woman in the world. She does make more. It's like a
And
fact.
she should marry for love. That is right. He should marry for love also because he is Tom Brady, even though we know Deflategate and he cheated his way
you
to the
saying
I'm
top.
pretty sure if you ran a popularity vote on Tom Brady and Giselle, Tom Brady will be 9 out of 10.
In
and Giselle
America,
will be
yeah.
1 out of
In
10.
America, 100%.
So,
Are you saying?
But
they should-
internationally, no. Like in Europe, everyone would choose Giselle.
Okay, another person who can marry for love is Mackenzie Bezos. She should marry for love.
Is that? Are you saying all these people should marry for love for love because they already have money?
Exactly.
I think she's right.
Wait, why
Exactly.
can't we marry for love? Because don't you expect us to be able to make a lot of money as well?
Yes, but
And-
you're still making it. The road to making money is very, very, very
Okay,
long.
Okay. I just want to take one step back because isn't it romantic to imagine a life where you build that sense of security with your partner the way that you and dad did?
No, 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 no. We were foolish, right, Shalab?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
foolish.
we were dumb.
Imagine your lives without each other.
Yes, every day.
That's so rude, Mom. That's
No,
actually
it's
so
okay.
rude.
Every day we imagine how what it would be. He would be married to the Miss UP right now.
Miss UP.
Miss Uttar Pradesh would have married him. No, it is true. She would have been gorgeous. He was an IIT grad. She would have been making, I don't know, chila, aloo paratha every day for her. Instead, he stuck with me and me throwing like a seamless app at him. And I would have been married to a nice Guju guy like Kalpesh Patel or something.
Kalpesh Patel.
He would have been a doctor or something, or a motel owner. Right now, I could be like the queen of motels in Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, but who wants to be the queen of motels in Augusta, Georgia?
Me, if I could own all of it. But instead, we like dumb fools 25 years ago decided to make our own life.
Yes.
It is a mistake. I'm telling you, our generation doesn't want to accept it, but it is true. Right, Shalab? What do you
Yes,
say?
I agree.
So many of our friends also should probably not be with each other.
And I don't mind getting married to 25-year-old mom today. You know,
What?
if she was
Guys.
25 today,
And you were still
I was still
47.
45.
We haven't
What?
spoken about
That didn't fly. She
No,
deleted that.
I think you shocked them. What, Zoya? What have we not
Why?
spoken about?
we haven't spoken about this newfound trend where people are just not getting married.
Oh, no.
Or they're dating multiple life partners.
No,
and they're
no,
not-
oh, no, no, no.
The
Where
Leo
did you
di-
see that?
The
What?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
On the Howard show, Howard Stern show?
What?
Yeah,
That is
some
not a
people-
trend.
Some people just aren't getting married.
Who's not getting married? Everybody
Well,
I know is
anyone,
getting
but I'm
married.
just saying, like, there's people who don't want to get married.
Why?
I think everyone's gonna get married.
Right, Bridge? You're a traditionalist.
I'm
I
not a
have a lot of friends
traditionalist.
who aren't going to get married.
Like, is
How,
that
they don't know that. All your friends are young.
But Bridge, is that something you and your friends ever talk about? Like, wanting to get married?
Not. I mean, I don't want to get married for the next like 10 years.
No, I know, but in life, that is a goal or that is not a goal.
Yeah, everyone wants to get married, have a family. That's like one of the like.
So what
Top
are the
three
teen
goals.
boys right
That's
now?
not true for women anymore.
Is that not true for women anymore?
There's a lot more at stake for a woman than there is for a man when a woman marries a man. Because men have multiple years to remarry, do whatever they want, be old, marry a young girl. But for women, they are the ones who are expected to have the kids. They are the ones who are expected to raise those kids. They are the ones who are typically and traditionally expected to do household chores. Therefore, a lot of women are just saying, you know what? Marriage isn't for me. Kids aren't for me.
Zoya, you just put the feminist movement back by 1,000 years.
How?
I mean, like,
You
seriously.
see that on Instagram or something?
I don't know.
Where did you come up with this?
No, and
Zoya.
I'm a little confused. I mean,
I mean,
women
what
have
woman
to
is
have the
expected
kids.
to do all that?
No, but women
They don't
have
have to have the kids.
Yes,
what
but
rule
beyond
do they
that,
have?
they're not expected to stay home and take care of
Yeah,
anything.
but it's a big job. You can't be like beyond that. Like having a kid is a whole few years of your life.
I
Minimum.
know of women who give birth and are back to work in 2 days' time.
Who? What? No. No one is doing, and that's
Women
not
who
even
don't
right.
Had a kid and it's back to they're in the
And
bed.
employers are giving like 6 months of maternity leave today to both women and men.
No, why are the men getting 6 months off?
There's men maternity now.
Okay, great. The
have no
men
idea
need time
why.
off because they did what? They stood next to the woman.
Yeah, it's stressful.
No, but hold on, Bridge. So it's stressful. What is
It
stressful?
is stressful because the woman is going through hormonal changes every day and like screaming at you for shit. Like you need time off to play golf with your buddies in that period.
There's no way he just said.
Soya, I remember when I was in labor and delivery when you were gonna be born, and the nurse was like very sweet, like helping me through the delivery, and she said to me, "Are you okay?" And your dad is like, "I'm actually a little hungry," because the labor delivery goes on for so long. And she looked at him, and he's like, "You can go get yourself something to eat." And he's like, "I know, but this is exhausting."
It was exhausting. And the whole biological part of it like is really exhausting and nerve-wracking. In the past, men.
What biological part is
I
exactly?
mean, in the past, men would wait outside while the woman was giving birth, and she would come out all clean and nice as if baby just showed up. This new age phenomena of being in the room and helping to deliver is very, very nerve-wracking. It's scary as shit. I would rather that things go back to the
Scary as
past.
shit, Dad. You want to know what's scary as shit? Seeing a creature come out of your vagina, because that's what's happening.
Oh my God, Zoya, can you not use these words?
Biologically, that is what's happening.
I know, but in the past, the man would calmly wait outside, and the baby would be in the woman's arms, and he would go in and see the baby, as if the baby just showed up. What happened to those good old days?
That was not a good old day for any woman. The woman was alone inside, scared out of her mind, and like the kid is your kid too, so you have to participate.
Yes,
At
from the
least
outside.
Oh, and you know what used to happen? The mother-in-law would be in the room with the woman.
I like that.
Yeah.
Woman bonding. Mother-in-law and the woman.
All right, let's go back to the kids and what they're going to look for, because this is what I'm really... Do you kids understand that whoever you bring into your life affects us?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
I mean, I have given
No,
up
I
on
don't
that.
see why
Like,
that affects you guys.
What do you mean you don't see how it
Given that
affects
I don't
us?
understand. Why would that affect you guys?
That person is going to be a part of your life. Are you not going to remain a part of our
If
life?
I am a part of your lives, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you don't have to be like, let's say you approve of this person. That doesn't mean you have to be best friends with this person.
Yes, it does.
Why?
It pretty much does.
Who is forcing you
given
to be...
that everything that I saw my mother go through, I have no expectations anymore.
Your mother went through nothing.
She
you
went
stop-
through so
Oh my
much.
God. Oh my God.
Poor woman for the last 20 plus years.
Can somebody just stop? My ears are burning. The lies you're talking right now, Shalab, like seriously, this podcast
I mean,
has
I
turned
will
you
not
into-
expect anything from my children's siblings.
Bridge, you understand whoever you are with is going to become a part of our lives. Like, how are you not Zoya, why don't
I
you
understand that in
explain
the
to these-
family tree, that's another box that'll be added to our tree.
Yes,
but I
that's
don't
a
see
big
why that
box.
affects. Why would you? If I married someone, why would you guys realistically care?
She would be part of every big event, small event of our life. She would come over all the time. We would want to come over to your house. You guys will have kids together that we may not
But it's not like
agree
that's
on.
changing your lives. That's just like another. That's like me having a best friend. That's like me having a roommate. Like you're gonna see them all the time or something.
No.
Like I don't understand why that. Like
It
I feel like
definitely
you'd still work the same. You'd still do the same things every day when you're not with us. When you see us, sure, you're seeing me and someone else, but that doesn't mean anything.
What if she's some person who like hates us?
That's why I said she needs your approval. If she has your approval, then why does
Because
it matter?
I'm not that hateable. I don't know about you. Like, they will like me because I leave them alone. And they will hate you because you're going to be in their lives all the time.
I am trying to make everybody's life better. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you expect us to pay for the wedding, Bridge?
No,
Do
You don't
us-
expect us to
of
pay
course
for the
not.
wedding?
Why would
For the
I
wedding?
expect you guys to pay for a
Yeah.
wedding?
But I'm not planning to have like a huge 20 grand wedding.
Oh my God,
So-
he thinks
Yeah.
20 wedding is huge. How much
So cute.
do you expect Zoya for us to pay for your wedding?
No, I don't expect that. And I plan on having just like a nice dinner. That's it. I don't
Yeah,
want
A nice dinner, yeah.
No, come on, don't say that. That
Oh my
is
God.
Did you guys have a
sad.
huge wedding?
Yeah.
We had a
For
wedding
Indian-
that his mom planned. His sorry mom.
Did your mom pay for it?
No, my parents and her parents split it. Her family split it.
Okay, but after this whole saga about how sad his mom's life has been, just so you know, she controlled the entire wedding. It happened in her hometown.
That was the last.
None of
Oh my
my
God.
friends and relatives could even be there.
That was the last
Mom,
moment
did she
of
pick
joy
the dress?
that she got.
Did she
to
pick the
experience.
dress, Mom?
The last moment of joy,
Literally the
Mom-
last moment of joy
that she had.
that she had with respect to our wedding or marriage thereafter.
We might
Mom,
have
did
to.
she pick the dress?
No, I picked the dress and I didn't really love it, but she messed the whole dress up on the wedding day because she insisted that there had to be a veil on my head and made all these adjustments. I look like I don't even want to get into it, but I was so wanting to please her and appease her that I was like, fine, put the veil on my head, whatever you want. And of course, and you know, famously on the day of because I met her the day of the wedding, which is the thing.
Met-
Which was the biggest shock ever.
Yeah.
You met Dad's mom
Yeah.
on the day of the wedding?
Yeah.
Because
Because
she was in
it was
America.
complicated because we were in America, she was in India. We met the day of the wedding. And when she saw me, I was wearing my glasses because I was still getting ready for the wedding.
Oh no.
And she very famously said, "Oh my God," and she wears glasses too. She was
Because
so
there was no
sad.
Zoom, she could not see her before.
Yeah. So she was so sad that I was wearing glasses. But we are not going
Why?
to let that happen. Because a girl who wears glasses is like, he was the
I mean, half
prince
the
of
reason-
Ghaziabad.
The three of you might have glasses is because of her. I never had glasses, nor did anybody in my family. So you blame your mother for the fact that you may have weak eyesight.
What
But
are
I
you
don't have-
talking about?
You may have weak eyes.
Yeah, but I got my eyebrows from mom.
Yes, and no one in his family has glasses, but Dada, his dad, walks right into a wall.
That crisp haircut the two of you boys have right now is because of me.
What? How does that make any sense?
Because I have crisp hair.
What?
you have
crisp-
no hair. Let's talk about
What
crisp
is
hair.
crisp hair?
Like this crisp haircut. You don't see how good they look. in
How
this-
does this have anything to do with you?
I'm just saying this is my gene.
This is your.
This is not your gene. You don't.
This is. Listen.
I had hair before. This
Your
is
hair, the son gets their hair genetic from the mom.
Thank you. And Dadi, his mom will make it so everything that is good in you guys came from her. Everywhere I go, people ask me, where did they get the eyes from? Where did they get the hair from? And anything good came from her, and all the bad things came from me.
And by the way, FYI, you should ask your mother about her grades in law school. Just to clarify.
Oh,
Whose grades?
my
Mom's
grades,
grades
were
in law
fine.
school.
My grades
You know?
were fine. Don't worry about my grades.
Her grades were really bad.
He made me take an IQ exam before we got married.
Okay, she did pretty well on it, I have to say. I was
And
surprised.
I kicked his ass and he still hasn't gotten over
Yes,
it.
she did really well. I was actually shocked. Given that I was from IIT, she did really well.
No, she didn't do really well. I beat you.
She beat me. And I
Can
was
you
shocked
just
by
say
that.
it?
did she beat you by like a lot?
Not by a
Not
lot.
by a lot,
by a few
but he
points.
was like shocked as if there's no way on earth that could happen.
I do think that IQ exam had little math and more verbal in it.
Dad,
Oh my
That doesn't.
God. What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's mom's most attractive quality?
I mean, it's a long list, but I'll start with the most obvious one, which is that she is relentless. She never gives up.
That's not sounding attractive. That sounds like, I mean, did you see Bridge and Veer just lost the color in their face when you said that? Like, who wants a relentless
I mean,
life
she's
partner?
an amazing writer, amazing intelligent person. You know, put it this way. When we first met, what I fell in love with was her way of expressing herself. Communication.
I have not fallen in love yet, so that jury is still out. We're not trying to fall in love with anybody here. Okay, but
What do you
going-
think, Zoya?
That mom's most attractive
Yeah.
quality? I mean, if I got to be the husband of Zarna, she's just an insanely good mom. I mean, that's extremely attractive. She cares
Okay.
about us so much. She's always showing up for us.
Well,
That's really
And me, what is my
Before the
most
kids.
attractive quality, Zoya?
So take your time. Take your time.
I mean, besides the good looks.
Honesty. You're very honest. You know that you would never cheat on mom because if you did, you would immediately say, I cheated on you.
What else?
Great.
Obviously, you always talk about mom like she's the smartest person you've ever met. So you respect mom probably most out of everybody else. Even if you joke around a lot, you have a lot of respect for mom.
All right.
Okay, let's get back to the kids. I don't know how this became about us. Veer, is it important for you that whoever you end up with is actually a part of our family too?
I don't see why that affects you guys either.
How you just heard from him how it's
I'm
the most
still gonna
important
ask
thing.
for your approval.
Yeah. Okay, let's not pretend. Does the person have to be hot, good looking?
Yes.
What? You're 11. You don't know
good
that.
looking to them.
Yeah.
right? Someone that is good looking to Bridge
Yeah.
may not be good looking to Bridge's dad. Do you understand?
Yeah, but to me, she would be because I would pick her.
I'm
Bridge.
just saying that the eye lies in the beauty of the beholder. No, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Sorry.
Yeah, what? you read like Mice and Men once or something? Like what?
Beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. So what may be beautiful to Bridge may not be beautiful to Veer, and vice versa.
Yeah, but is it important for them? Like, we don't, like in India, when you make a match, you're not looking for hot.
We absolutely are looking for hot.
Nobody is looking for hot.
I don't know which India you came from.
I don't know. Okay. Okay, is good looks a very important thing for you?
I the person needs to be, it's not like the most important thing to me. Obviously, I want to be able to see them as attractive. I honestly think for men, just having really good hygiene is super attractive. Like, that's honestly, the bar is so low sometimes, but like having really good hygiene.
What is hygiene again here? Like not wearing dirty
What's your
underwear?
standard of really good hygiene?
Yeah.
Like, They keep their room very clean. They
Oh, yeah.
You want to marry a gay boy.
Yeah, this seems very, very gay to me. I don't think I've ever met a guy who keeps his like room
Why
insanely clean.
heterosexual men are just not into hygiene?
No, they're just doing other things.
Like what?
That's not
I mean,
hygiene.
we are fighting wars. We are fighting like they're
You're
going to
creating the wars. You're not fighting them. You first and
Nah,
foremost.
I
create
hate that. I
them.
hate that point. Is that all men created wars because women never had the opportunity to.
Where women are
You
not
put them in the
fighting-
same positions. You guys are
women
creating
and
wars
gay
too.
guys are not starting wars. Rich.
Let's just not mention that the fact that women just don't get along. Men get along. We may create wars. We also create brothership. I've yet to see two women like just perfectly help each other prosper in life and celebrate each other perfectly.
Oh my
That's
God.
who is-
not the woman
That is
problem.
well
I
said.
don't know.
Rich.
I don't know what.
So well
I don't
said.
know. I don't know who
Oh
Didi's
my
women
God.
best friend. I don't think Didi even has a woman best friend.
Do you have a woman best friend?
Both the people she works with are men. Mom doesn't have a woman's best friend. Her best friend is you,
I
who's a
have
man.
best friends. I do.
It's
Okay.
dad.
Okay.
Mom is my best friend.
Do you have good girlfriends? You can clarify now and say you do, and I'll stand correct.
I do. I have a few really great girlfriends, and it's not true that women do not support each other because of anything other than the fact that society makes women compete against each other in a way that they don't with men.
How does
Okay,
society
what?
do that?
Women are compared. No, women are constantly compared to each other to a degree that makes them so competitive that we've had to unlearn all those behaviors and learn how to support each other.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
societal problem. It is a societal problem.
I mean,
enough
men get
seats at
compared
the-
for
Yeah, I was
money
about
as
to
well.
say.
That
Yeah,
that
I
man
compare
is doing so
every-
well. He has so much money.
I
This
don't
man is
know
not.
if I don't know if
Who is
society
physically
is
stronger?
to blame for how women are. I don't know about that, but there
No,
is.
there is an argument to be made there because there are a lot of seats at historically and traditionally there has been a lot more seats at the table for men than there are for women.
Which
Therefore,
table
to
is this?
get that seat as
Yeah.
a woman,
What
is
table are we
far
talking
more-
about?
Like opportunity wise.
Oh.
Like if you have a business, there's a lot more seats available for men than women.
This is true. This is true.
Because they're busy having children. What are you supposed to do?
Dad, do you expect me to be some sort of like housewife mom, don't really care about my career situation? Because like
To
when
a
you talk
rich
about
industrialist family, yes. I mean, the whole reason we sent you to Stanford is partly that. It's not
What?
what?
Who's a we?
we as a mother and I, that she will meet a rich boy.
No!
We talked about this.
We did not talk about this.
Oh my
You
God,
on
you're
your
gonna abandon
own.
me?
You're such a liar. I can't
Oh my
even like
God,
seriously
this-
the
I- okay,
lies
I
that
cannot
dad
do.
speaks.
I cannot talk. I cannot do this anymore.
Okay.
Your mother and I literally talked about it when you were in high school that if she goes to Stanford or to Harvard or to Yale or to Princeton, she will marry a rich boy. And with Bridge, that problem doesn't exist because he has to create his own life.
Are you saying he's gonna be the rich boy?
Hopefully. Yes.
Well, he will create his own life.
You know.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not why she went where she went for college, and that's not what are you. And if this is your opinion, you're on your own. Like, don't bring me into this.
Okay, fine. Like,
Uh,
if you don't want
Why
to
is there
acknowledge,
a double standard?
because girls have to give birth. Boys
That's
cannot.
literally the only reason there's a double standard because women are supposed to give birth.
No, look, I understand some of it because the women, if they don't prove themselves, people assume that you're a gold digger. If you don't prove yourself and make it to these big name places and jobs, people assume that you're just out there like looking for opportunities to get married and do nothing. So there is a burden of proof on women. I do believe that is not there. Men have to prove themselves differently. Like Bridge and Veer will have to prove themselves no matter where they go. The prestige of the place is just not as important. I don't believe.
Yes. I
Would
agree
you
with
say that?
Yes.
Shalom? Would
Exactly.
you agree with that, Bridge
Yeah.
and Veer? Like
And
you
also,
can start
Tom
a
Cruise
business.
at 65 is making billion-dollar films. Just
Yeah.
He's
FYI.
65.
He's 65. See, you don't even know.
But what
he
does
was like-
that?
Why? I'm so confused in the relevance. Why?
Yeah, why
I mean,
does
you
it?
show me a 65-year-old woman doing a $6 billion film.
I mean, what's up, Marilyn Monroe? Or
No,
Marilyn
what
Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe
Meryl
died.
Streep.
Streep, Meryl Streep, that girl.
And but no, that woman.
That woman.
woman.
That
Yeah.
queen.
That queen. But I don't. Okay, look. But that's also how society has it. Like no one goes to WNBA games. Why?
Why?
Because they suck at basketball. What do you mean why? Because they suck at basketball. They can't dunk the ball. There's no energy. The score is less than 100 every time. You go to a men's basketball game, there's people literally dunking. They start fighting after every play. Are you kidding me?
So
How could
this,
you say that?
here comes
I've
out.
never seen a woman go to a
This
WNBA
comes
game.
out.
Have you know one
No,
woman?
I
Me and
gotta
Varn were
go.
the first two people in my life out of all the men and women who even considered going to a
Actually, I
WNBA
wanna
game.
say something. So recently, this famous WNBA player, I don't know her name, broke the record for the most points ever. And nobody
Yeah.
cared. And when LeBron broke the record for the most points ever, it was like the hugest thing. It was on everything.
But that
So
is
this
not
is what
right.
life is.
That
Did
is
you just
not-
hear your son, by the way,
What?
lose his temper on that
About what?
topic?
But I
This
don't
this is what is that expression for this? The male.
I have a question. Who is the biggest supermodel woman in the world?
super. I don't know, Giselle.
Who's the biggest supermodel man in the world?
Nobody.
You don't know him. You don't know who he is because
I don't know.
women are more attractive. They do well in these types of situations.
That's what I'm
Men are
saying.
physically stronger. They do better in the sports.
We fight wars.
What?
I mean,
You
I'm
are
just
not
saying,
fighting any war.
I'm just saying,
Look at
men
you.
in general do. This is the son you have raised, by the way. I just want to point
No,
out.
My
that is
son-
just these are just facts. I will stand behind
He
that.
thinks
bro.
of these as facts.
But it is
But in a woke society, I don't know if he will be accepted.
If the 5 of us were in a war, I would win.
That's not.
that is true.
That's probably true.
It's like, what
I
are you
don't think
saying?
that's true.
You don't think that's true?
What war are you talking about? A physical war or like
Yeah,
I
as
think-
opposed to like you just
a
living in
gunfighting war?
some. As opposed to what? There's other kinds of wars.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only word that exists for you.
I don't think she would win.
Really?
I don't know. I think she is too smart. I think she
Yeah,
like
I think the only way she would win is by outsmarting us.
Yes,
Yeah, but
that's what
part
we're
of
talking.
the
She
war.
would. She would outsmart us.
That is part of the war. But you were saying something, Veer, before these guys so rudely about the NBA.
Oh, I
the,
said everything.
the points about the NBA. Yeah,
I mean,
I
like
get
these kids are right. Like the wokeness has gone beyond belief to some extreme.
That is okay, but not that is another topic for another day. So
I mean, there's some
as
gender
far-
roles that exist for a reason.
As far as matchmaking goes, we all agree that if mom finds you somebody that fits your criteria, you will all be happy, right?
That is literally the opposite of
That is
anything.
the opposite.
and-
I mean, I don't even
How's
know
that-
where that
if you find
came
someone
from.
who fits all of my criteria.
Yeah, you would be happy, right?
Yeah, actually. that is a
Yeah.
good
Human
point.
beings are not grocery lists.
Yeah.
Kind of. In India, they are. In
I'm
India,
just
they
kind
are.
of happy that the boys are looking for a girl and the girl is looking for a boy.
Why? What do
honestly.
you care? Would you really? Would it be like if
No,
one of them was gay, you would care? What do we
I
care? No.
Closeted American football players there are.
Yes.
I'm sure there are, but in my life,
Many
I have never
football players
seen.
who have come out. You guys are the problem. This is the problem. There should be no double standard for what sexuality your kid is interested in.
And
There
there
should be-
just isn't even. He's saying that. Like if you found out after the fact that somebody you play basketball with or football with is gay, you were gonna be like, I'm not gonna play with you anymore.
No, but it's just so many more things than just that too. Like I would like to teach them how to how to pull a girl. There's so many
What?
stuff that I can
You don't know how to pull a girl.
I don't know how to pull a girl.
because you grew up in India. There was no pulling girls in India
I mean, I pulled plenty girls.
because they called you and hung up, not because you
I mean, come on. Like in high school, and I pulled plenty girls. This is not fair.
The
to me.
Prince of
I don't
Ghaziabad.
even know what pull girl means. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Wait, do you know what pull a girl means?
Everyone knows what that means.
No, I don't know what it means. Like date? Like go on a date? Is that what it means? Yes.
Yes, I guess not
Like-
like go on a date. I feel like it's more just like making using your personality to make a girl want to be with you, like date you.
Okay. All right.
I
Yeah.
pulled plenty.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Final wish list of what you would like in your life partner, and your dad and I will make sure that you get that. So, but as long as the wish list makes sense. Zoya, you go first. Top 3 things you care about in your life partner.
Supportiveness, ambition, intelligence.
Great. And Indian. Perfect. And doctor. Good. We got that. How about you, Bridge?
Ambition, physically attractive,
Okay.
and
Get along with family. Hello.
do well with get along with my family. Yeah.
Get along with my family. Be Indian.
No, I don't really care about the race.
Okay. All right, Veer.
They have to be attractive. They have to play a sport.
Play a sport. What? Okay.
At least at my age, because I'm sure when I get older it'll change. But
Okay.
they have to be hardworking, smart.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me say
And
Hmm.
Indian. Yeah.
for the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Common for the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Not one Zoya, Bridge, or Veer.
Okay.
That they respect each other, that they are good friends with each other, and that they are willing to accept each other for who they are.
Shalab,
Oh, that's so
stop.
romantic.
Zoya, he is manipulating everybody on this episode. He's been doing this since episode 1, trying to be the voice of reason. Can you not fall for it?
I totally just fell for it.
Oh
That
my
was-
god. He's such a little acting actor. He knows everybody is going to comment on how good he was. And he's trying to like, no. The bottom line is everybody find a nice Indian person who gets along with us, gets along with our family. Don't bring anybody into our family who's going to mess up our family. That's it.